Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, the Cove, MIR versus Arc. We got a good one tonight. I know, every match is not for first place, but you guys know when we get to getting closer and closer to playoffs, positioning is key for the tournament, whether you're first, whether you're second. Obviously, you'd rather be first, but even if you get second, you want that home field advantage. It is super, super important. Arc's going to be playing at home tonight. I love all look at all these exclamation points. You know what? You know you've made it as a YouTuber when people put exclamation points after your name. That's really awesome. So thank you. I'm humbled. All right, we got some good ones in store for you guys tonight. So I'm going to jump right into it. We'll go through all the ground rules, everything that we're going to do tonight. The most important ground rules is to have a good time. So let's take a quick look at the standings that I just mentioned. And there's no doubt about it, Sly is just starting to pull away. And, speaking of, I see the champs are in the house. What's up? What's up, champs? Good to see you guys here. Right? Sly thought I was talking about that. I'm talking about MIR. MIR is the champs, not Sly. Look at Ray. Ray's flexing. You guys ain't won nothing yet. When I say the champs are in the house, I meant MIR is playing against Arc. I knew someone was going to go after it. All right, but anyway, Sly trying to become the champs, right? They want what MIR has, and they are 6-1. But I'm also going to say Arc is 3-4-1, and we bring this up every single week. Look at the point differential now. You can argue it either way. You can say point differential means that they're playing at a really high level and they've lost 5 close games by 1 block. Or you can say, hey, a win is a win, and it is all about getting those victories. We got a hot box team on Wednesday night playing Sly at home. And then, of course, we got MIR. MIR's had all kind of challenges this year, health issues and health issues and more health issues. A lot of players. But tonight, they're full strength. So we're going to see MIR, the defending champs, 2-5, trying to get some momentum going before we get to the playoffs in a few weeks. So really looking forward to this. I see some Vox people in the house. And, I appreciate you guys being here, scouting out the other teams. All right. You guys are ready for tonight's bundle. Give me a 999 because most of you have already bought it. Kel sent me a message. It is absolutely, this might be one of the highest ones we've had. We got a ton of people picking up this Overlord gear. It's all about the health, the damage, the ignite. And if you guys have seen it, tonight is the first ever piece of D80 gear, which means you can upgrade damage in this piece of gear. Some people have already started upgrading to health. Some people have been waiting for the first piece of damage gear. And tonight, you're going to get to see it. So let's start out with, a lot of these items are by request. So here we go. Tonight's war bundle is as follows. Starting out with the silver bundle up there. You guys know it's $10. Let's get into it. We got BSC. We got Burley. Archon Smoke. Mag 7. That is 2 of each of those. That's 2 BSC, 2 Burley, 2 Arc Smoke, 2 Mag 7. I mean, I don't know if we've ever had 2 Arc Smoke and 2 Mag 7 in a silver bundle before. So, enjoy. 5 post-battle pet revives, 2 Morphine, 2 Carbitanium. And yes, after a short hiatus, the waxes are back. And we're going to put 2 of each of your waxes. So you can do the math and you can see how good of a bundle just that silver bundle is alone. Moving down to the red. Down to the red, we've got Bio Red Gem. Bio Base by request. Glyph of Steam by request. Brand new Infernal Ruby. This is for your Raven gear. This is for your Fusion gear. This is for your Prism gear. So you can deck out those PvE sets with that Infernal Ruby. It's D8. So there's a lot of rubies you can put in your Friday night gear. Energy Orb. Red Summon Skin. Savage 6. Bionic Torso Scarlet. And the all-new Super 8. Super 8 rules are in effect tonight, meaning this. If you play any rage from M7 down, You cannot play a Super 8. If you play a Super 8, you cannot play from M7 down. The M7, the Magnificent 7, is now in the other enraged categories, which means, look, last week, before we rolled this out, the Savage 6 was the highest non-M7. Now the M7 is the new Savage 6. Everybody should understand that. We've done this many, many times. How about the bonus between the red and the gold? We got Bionic Torso, Onyx, Pearl, Sapphire, all by request. People are trying to level up their Bionics. Go over to this gold bundle. This gold bundle is straight up fire, man, because this, check this out. Glyph of Fog by request. Bio Blue by request. Infernal Sapphire by request. You didn't have to request these, but I know everybody loves those Onyx weapon skins. I'm putting 2 of them in there for you. Also, epic armor skins. Stronghold Speed Potion. Speed is taking a whole new meaning. We see it in Faction Wars. We see it in Clashes. And, of course, we're going to see it when we bring back the Castle Raids next month. Goliath was the most requested item of any of them. So, Goliath, there's your AP gem. Glyph of Brawn. And check out the bonus. These are all by request in this bonus. 2 Nebulas, 2 red gels, 2 silver gels, 2 blue gels, and 2 neon green gels. Go over to the green. We got Bionic Torso Teal, Glyph of Gore, Lunacy, Arc Spark, doubling up on the iconic armor skins. Bionic Torso Bronze by request, Bioglyph by request, and I know Valar's always going to request it, so I just put it in there. Valar, there you go. How about Portalis Metagem? And you know what? Speaking of Valar, I got to do it, right? Valar says, hello, 999 Army Kills, great mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundle, box, lovers, kills, coin. Good luck, team. And I'm going to get to this final. But did you guys have a great time with the box event yesterday? Who loved the box event? It was the best box event we've ever done. Just a plethora of new items. A cornucopia of new items. An abundance. A multitude. A plenitude. It was just nuts. We had so many things in that box. And we're going to be doing it again in 2 weeks. So the thing I'm going to ask you guys, because you guys know we're taking this Friday night off, message Kel and get your box reserved, because I got a feeling in 2 weeks it's going to be bigger and better than the one we just did. Bonus up top, gold summon skins, mythic skins, Razor Rune. We're going to give you arrowheads tonight. Also, Overlord Gem. If you pick up all these bundles, you're getting 4 kills coins. And I got to tell you, the artwork on this is it's ridiculous. Who is liking the brand new Overlord Gloves? I mean, is this crazy? Look at these Overlord Gloves. They are scary, but look at the stats. H80, D80, first ever D80 we've ever had in the armor category. B50, AP 15, adding 1 additional Ignite and 2 glyphs. So you can see there's 2 glyphs that you can customize it however you want. That's why no 2 pieces of gear are ever the same, because people put different gems in them. They put different glyphs in them. Just a lot of things that you can do to customize. And we get the portal rolled out, you're going to be doing your own customization. And you'll just be downloading the page and sending it to me for our matches. So, got a really good one. How about these bundles? Check this out. We got B-Dub, Jules, Dimes, Cat, Flyrod, Valar, Animal, Trigger, Moon, Crimson, Jim, Craven, Football, Samurai, Dow, Tiny, Father Ron, Busy, Bones, Miss, Pope, and Cat. I'm sorry, and Kel. It all blends together. I already said Cat, so Kel putting her name last. So check it out, everybody. There you go. Pretty awesome stuff there. And most of those players at this point are 3 pieces of Overlord gear in. You want to see what the Overlord looks like so far? Check it out. There it is. We've got Overlord helmet, Overlord mask, and there's the brand new Overlord gloves. Already 3 pieces of Overlord. I got a feeling we're going to have more Overlords than any other event we've ever done. Then we've had Gladiators, then we've had mercenaries, then we've had duelists, then we've had grand marshals. Overlord with his permanent ignite ability is going to be something that you're going to want to have for the lifetime of your character. All right. Now it is time. This is where the magic happens right here. So I'm going to take you back to these bundles so you get one last glimpse of it. Now I need all players playing tonight, and there are 16 of you. Full capacity, 8 players per team. So the following players, and only the following players. Everybody else, save your comments if you could. So I need Moon, Samurai, Kel, Fly, Dow, Julia, Jim, Valar, Julie J, Nixie, B-Dub, Amanda, Sheila, Sky, Pope, and Busy. All give me your pre-match buffs. Pay close attention to who is buffing what, who's got Eli, who doesn't, who's closing portals and who's not. Which weapons may be protected, which may be unprotected. Who might be using BSC, who might be using Burley. Get all these clues about your opponent. And the portal is officially closed because Arc is going first, and as you guys know, that is a global effect. So if they get the first turn and they play the Cosmic Void, the portal is closed. If they play the Cosmic Void and somebody else goes first, in theory, there are ways to work around it. But not today. We will have no portal. All right, let's get to tonight's starting lineups, everybody. Here we go. We're going into the Cove, and that's right, starting lineup. Oh, I'm excited about that. This is one of my favorites, too. I know I say that. It's like every time somebody plays. You know what? All of them are my favorites because they're all good battles. So we do have Arc going first, and the starting lineup, starting out, going number 1 in the bomber position is Valar. So Valar had already closed the portal, so it didn't matter, but she is going number 1 as well. Following Valar in the other bomber position, diagonally across, is Kel. Then we come back to Arc. Going second for Arc is going to be Gemstone in the tank position, followed by Samurai in the rover position. Then we go over to the deadly assassin, Julia Muse. She's going third in the rover position, and then followed by Flyrod in the bomber position. And we got a couple of defenders going last. We got Dow going last for Arc, and then we got Moonshot going last. So last, and he will be closing out the game. All right, so here we go, everybody. Good luck to both teams. I am going to keep you guys focused. A couple ground rules here. First of all, stay focused on your match and the gameplay. Number 2, if there's a mistake, challenge it. Challenge it. Do it the right way. Number 3, sportsmanship. Words mean things. Emojis mean things. So that emoji, if you don't agree with the call of scratching your chin or you're a little confused, might be interpreted by the judge, me, in a certain way. So don't put yourself in a situation to where it's ambiguous. Put yourself in a situation where you play, you get with your team, and then you keep going forward. Yeah, that's the one, Ray. That's the one. I just don't want that to cost somebody at some point when they're trying to dispute a call or they're trying to make a statement. So keep the games going, everybody. Make sure you play to the end, and the best team will win. All right. I'm going to keep you guys going. Hits and wait. Captains, I need them posted quickly. Valar, start out the match. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. And I'm just hoping for a slight ankle turn for Davante Adams tonight, and then I hope he gets perfectly healthy for next week. So I'm just saying, Davante Adams, if you're listening, go easy on me tonight because, yeah. All right, moving on. Valar's going to summon Boss to Main Street. Let's get into it, everybody. We got a good one tonight. Boss to Main Street in round number 1. Going to steal Kel's boss. Going to seal. And E3 Terminator loaded to the wall. Valar on Main Street. Casting it in 1. Will cap in 3. Moonshot says it hits. She is a gladiator. She also has BSC. She's getting a little extra pop here. Look at Valar trying to do a little bit of wall damage early on. E3 Terminator looking good early, Valar. How about black, green, and green with the E3? All right, let's kick it over to Kel. Kel, you're up. Got no boss. As expected. Let's see. And we don't have teams at full capacity yet with starting, but it is great to see all 8 MIR and all 8 Vox playing tonight. I got to say, I'm excited about that. All right, move to Temple, says Kel. Stasis to Jim. Seal and Thrill. And Kel's bringing a little bit extra. How about the F5, Valar? Valar's like an E3. Kel's bringing a little bit more. Frantic 5, that is. Black, green, green, and taking down an extra blue. Look at MIR racing out to a big 1-block lead. Gemstone, you're up, and you got Stasis in the places. After Jim, we got Samurai. After Samurai, Jules. After Jules, Fly Rod. After Fly Rod, Dow, and then Moonshot. All right, Jim is going to Seal and Thrill. And she is going to Radium Attack Stasis. Moonshot says wait. Going to go Gold Ellie to Gemstone because it is a melee attack. All right, Seal and Thrill. Melee attack. And move to the Temple. Okay. Now here's the problem. Okay? Jim cannot. Actually, she can. She can. She moves to the Temple. She plays Seal and Thrill. This is going to be a double whammy on you, Jim. This is not going to be good for you. And she plays Stasis. So the Gold Ellie is going to prevent the melee attack, and it's also going to kick you back out of the Temple. So Ellie is out of play. But remember, Ellie does the knockback. So double shot there. Jim does still have Stasis, but MIR has no more Ellies. All right, let's go over to Samurai. And Moon, the Gold Ellie, no damage because she does have absorption. All right, Samurai heading over to the temple. They got the temple on lockdown early. Going to go boss to their chest. It's going to eat up the boss net. So that boss Samurai would cap, in theory, in round number 4. Going to go Seal and Thrill and another F5 Terminator. Look at these Terminators. That's a family full of Terminators. Oh, you know what? Can we take a moment to screenshot mother and daughter in the temple, matching seals and matching grenades? If that's not the cutest thing I've ever seen. All right. Here we go. Blue block, and 25. So you got 75 red left. Pretty good double shots there early on in the game. All right, let's kick it over to the assassin. Julia, your move. We got Julia, Fly Rod, Dow, and Moonshot. All right, Julia's going to send boss over to their chest. It will cap in round 3. So Ark has Main Street, and Ark also has the opposing team's chest. He's going to activate Spectre, Seal and Thrill, and F5 Freedom. Hits. All right. So Spectre. Real quick explanation of Spectre, because I'm sure you'll see it. Not just here, but you'll probably see it in the future with other gameplays. This is the Spectre bubble activation. We will put it right here. MIR has a total of 3 blues and 2 psychos. It is now a passive bubble, meaning it will stay there for the remainder of the game. There is no legendary disappearance. The bubble doesn't damage. The bubble does not have any effect on a player. As MIR stops different projectiles, that projectile would be dropped off in this particular bubble. If MIR doesn't stop any, there will be nothing in the bubble. Upon the depletion of all the blues and all the psychos, if all 5 of these are used, it will detonate, and whichever projectiles have accumulated will be directed to the target of Julia's choice. It cannot be Judased. It can be mitigated. That's the way it plays. You saw a little bit of this in the Brackens fight. All right. So boss to their flag, activate Spectre, seal and thrill, and Julia throwing an F5, and it's a freedom, not a Terminator. So she's not getting quite as much, but she's still with the F5, does manage to pick up a couple of blue blocks. MIR still ahead in the wall game, but a couple of blue there. It's a little closer. All right. Now you guys have gotten a full explanation. It does not disappear. It will be there for the remainder of the game, period. All right, Fly Rod, you're up. It is a passive bubble at this point. We got Fly Rod, Dow, and Moonshot. Great job to the captain so far. Keep it going. All right, Fly Rod's going to send Boss over to their chest. Fly Rod, in theory, would cap in round 3. Casting 1 would cap in 3. Seal and thrill, F4, Nebula loaded to the wall. Slide Fly Rod up just a little bit. Another seal and thrill. Fly Rod getting that thrill bonus. He's getting that BSC bonus. He's a gladiator. And it's an F4 Nebula. That is 1 3/4 walls, Fly Rod. Yep, you get the 3/4 pretty easily. And you get another 3/4. So you've kind of flipped the script on this. Basically, you got a full block and a half. Now that wall is not 75, that's 25 red. So you had 1 3/4, now it's just a quarter. Nice hit by Fly Rod, F4 Nebula. All right, let's go from Fly to Dow. Final move of the first round for Team Arc. MIR with a strong wall game so far, also holding down the temple. Arc, strong boss game so far, but MIR's knocking on the door. We got Dow and then Moon, and then we will kick it back to the started lineup. And if captains keep at this pace, it'll be a very quick match, so keep it going. Dow's going to summon Red Maverick, the Samurai. Trixie to Ryan Stasis and a Seal Smoke. I like that. I like it. So Red Maverick to break the seal. Trixie to hit Samurai and the Stasis. And a Seal Smoke. All right. Very, very well played there, Dow. Samurai, you lose your seal. Taking a little bit of damage from the Trixie. And by a little bit, I mean 2%. Samurai down to 98. Stasis is gone. And Dow with the Seal Smoke. All right, let's go to Moonshot. I got a feeling I can predict this move. Give Moonshot about 5 seconds, and then we're going to go back to Valar. Moon going to head over to Dow. Going after the points. Going to go red Petro to Dow, Vines to Dow, and see you to Dow. I mean, to me, that says I don't want Dow in this DZ. What do you guys think? All right. The Vines are going to break his seal. Guys got to pay close attention. And the Petro is going to kick him out of the DZ. The see ya was just a bluff. Moonshot with another pro move. Back to back, Moon. That's nice. The Vines break the seal. Then Petro will hit. And then Petro will kick him out of the DZ. And then the see ya is just prevented. But Moonshot still accomplished what he came there to do. All right. Moving on to the next round. And we've got MIR grabbing 25 points from the DZ. Valar, you're up. I feel like MIR's got some mojo tonight. With their full lineup back, they look sharp. MIR with 25 in the first round of the DZ. Arc with 0. All right. Valar's going to go Pet Repel. Going to go Vial in the Temple, but you have to pick a target. Valar. So you can pick Kel or Samurai. And then an M7 Terminator loaded. All right, she's going to pick Kel. So Kel, that Vial Smoke's going to break your seal. No damage yet. But it'll be their next turn. All right. Fly Rod is going to Judas that Terminator over to the mirror wall. Valar bringing the heat. And Fly Rod bringing the redirection. Team Arc hits or wait. Ouch. M7 Terminator. Red block, red block, red block. MIR mowing down the first block of the game like it was candy. Already 300 points on the board for the visiting team. All right, let's kick it over to Kel. Villard, take a pick. You want the Vile Smoke or you want the Pet Repel? All right, no Pet Repel. She's getting the Vile. All right, let's go over to Kel. Keep the game moving, guys. Give Kel about 5 more seconds. We got Kel, Jim, Samurai, Julia Fly, Dow, and Moon. Kel's going to go Tang to Fly Rod's boss. Going to drop a seal. F4 Nebula, so we're going to get a test of the second wall. Kel threw the F5 in round 1. Coming F4 Nebula, taking her foot off the gas a little bit. Understandable, it's a new wall. Not sure what the strength is going to be. Black block. Green block. Black and green for Kel. All right, let's go to Gemstone. And by the way, at the end of the first round, Team MIR did capture a blessing from the temple. Jim with a Pet Repel. Petro to Riley, F5 Terminator to the wall, and a Max Spark to Moon. Jim sliding down in range. Moon hits her weight. Gold blue from Moon. All right, so Moon, you are max sparked. I'm going to slow you down just a little bit. Riley is Petroed. Knock her out of the temple. She's going to take a little bit of damage from that too. So Riley, we're going to take you down to 87 from 98. And that gold blue from Moon is going to break Jim's seal. And instead of that F5 Terminator hitting, we're going to deposit one Terminator into the void, into the force field. All right, Jim drawing some fire out. All right, let's go over to Samurai. Samurai says, I'll just go right back to the temple. She's heading back over. Going to drop a regular seal. Going to send a Tang over to Flyrod's boss. And an S6 Terminator loaded to the wall. Green block and a blue block. Two more blocks down for Team MIR, rolling right along. All right, Samurai move to the temple, Tang to Flyrod's boss, seal and S6 Terminator. Let's kick it over to Julia. Got Julia, Flyrod, Dow, and Moon. Give Julia about, there we go. All right, Julia's going to move to the temple. Raz to Riley. Julia's going to go Raz and Gas Blast, Moonshot. All right, Raz is going to break the seal. Julia goes to Gas Blast, and red-blue goes in. It's going to break Julia's seal, the red from the red-blue. And now we have a Terminator. And we also have a Gas Blast that is accumulated in the void, in the force field. But as you guys can see, you pick your poison, right? Stop a strong grenade or stop a weaker grenade. It ends up less firepower up there. All right, so let's go to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, your move. We got Fly, Dow, and Moon, and then we go to the subs. Fly Rod going to throw a Max Seal over to Samurai. We're going to get a third Tang over on the boss. And E3 Nebula loaded. Hits or wait? Hits. Fly Rod with the E3 Nebula. We're going to give Fly Rod blue block. And we're going to give you 75 blue. That blue block is 25 blue remaining. 25% of that blue remaining. MIR with a full one wall lead over Arc at this point. Let's go to Dow. Dow somewhere around his DZ. We got Dow and then we got Moon. Moon is sort of slowed. Give Dow about 5 more seconds. Get your moves in quick, everybody. Captains, be quick on the draw. Keep this game flowing. Got 2 more moves, and then we'll bring in our subs. A lot of game left. All right. Dow's going to move back to the DZ. This is where it really gets fun. He's going to throw Trixie at 2 of the Tangs. Shoot the other. And Max Spark Moon again. So Moon ain't moving. So Moon, you got Trixie to 2 Tangs. And Violet Red Gel to the 3rd. All right, we got a Tanner. Double Tanners. So Team MIR has used both Tanners. They have no Tanners remaining. So both Trixie shots are stopped. And how about the shot? You were absolutely right. No shot for Dow. All right, I'm going to give, that's the second challenge. So Ark, get it together. All right, double Tanners from Dow. Dow moves there. He stops Moon in his tracks. Moon's not moving, and he can't throw a grenade in a shot. All right, Moonshot, finish us up here. All right, Moon says, I'm going to steal that boat. So he is releasing Dow's boat, and he's a sniper, so watch what it does. It goes all the way over to the MIR wall, and kaboom! Hey, you know what? It's a blue block, but it is free. Captain Moonshot taking down a blue block, and it is the one on this side. And we do have Team MIR getting a second blessing from the temple. So now 2 blessings to 0. They got some wall hype. They got some tangs out, and they just stole a boat. All right, I need substitutes for Team Ark, and I need substitutes for Team MIR. Get me those subs as quick as possible so we can move in to round number 3, everybody. Who do you have as subs coming in? I think MIR's got 3 coming in, and I think Ark has 2. Heard it was Beasley and Busy. And I think Amanda, B-Dub, and Nixie are all coming in. All right. Valar heading out of the bomber area. Great job by Valar. As always, we expect nothing less from Valar. Bomber Busy Bee. Sheila coming in as an extra DZ. It's about to get crowded over here. Watch out, Moonshot and Dow. Jason, you're no longer stuck in place, so we can get rid of that max seal. And you cannot be stunned the remainder of the game. All right, Amanda coming in for Kel. So Amanda is coming into the Vile Smoke right off the bat. Oh, actually, she's not. Sorry. Vile Smoke goes away because it no longer has a target. So there is no Vile Smoke in that area because Amanda goes to the bomber position for Kel. Bonnie coming in for Samurai. B-Dub coming in as a rover. That looks good, doesn't it? B-Dub back in full effect in that rover position. Samurai heading over to the bench. And Nixie coming in. Look at this. Side by side, Nixie and B-Dub. All right. So Julia is in the temple. She was on the stairs, and the substitution pattern automatically put her there. That worked out well. All right. So here is the order. Pay close attention All right. Busy, Amanda, Jim, B-Dub, Julia, Flyrod, Dow, Moon, Sheila, and Nixie. Again, Busy will start, then Unforeseen, then Jim, then B-Dub, then Julia, Flyrod, Dow, Moon, and Sheila, and Nixie. You can see one DZ is very crowded. Julia already in the temple. And DZ points in that round was 25-25 because both of you guys stayed there. You were in a DZ and he was in a DZ, so there's no advantage. Doesn't matter if you're in the same DZ. Got it? All right. Busy Bee, at the start of your turn, you get Arc up on the board, capping Valar's boss and getting Arc their first flag of the game. The home fans were like, yeah, we need some points. Fans are watching you guys. And Valar delivers. MIR with the wall lead, Arc with the flag lead. All right, Busy Bee's going to turn into a sniper, and she's going to steal Unforeseen's boss. No boss for Amanda. Busy's going to send a boss over to Main Street. All right. She's going to turn into a sniper. Activation. Pet. I like this. S6 Zeus. Look at Busy Bee. Oh my goodness. Busy Bee leaving the bomber area to go melee. Now that was a nice setup. So she's going melee Zeus attack, which is going to hit 2 of the tanks. Moonshot. They set up the melee attack nicely. There's no Ellie, so you're going to have to bring something else or you're going to let it hit. Zeus is a non-legendary, by the way. All right, it hits. So Kel and Samurai. And it was 3 tangs, by the way. So we'll take Kel and Samurai's out of play. So Busy Bee goes over and executes 2 of them with a melee attack. All right, sniper, steal, cast a pet, and melee attack. What do you think, Cravenlight? That's got to get some votes. Pretty good move there. That was a good save. All right, let's go over to Unforeseen. Amanda, you're up. All right, Unforeseen is going to steal Dow's ball. Dow was hiding back there, and Amanda just swiped it. No boss for you, Dow. She's going to send Tang over as well. So they're just going to reload. There's another one. So we got Fly Rod and we got Unforeseen. Both have Tang out. She's going to move to the temple. So let's put her over here. All right, so movement first. Movement. Steal a boss. Tang. M7. M80 loaded to the wall. And it is a fresh wall. And it's an M7. And I love the M7, but it's an M80. You damaged the red block, Amanda, to the tune of 75%. 25 red remaining. All right, after Unforeseen, let's go to Gemstone. Amanda taking down 3/4 of a block. MIR just keeps on going. Little by little. Those points add up. We got Jim, and then we got B-Dub. All right, Jim is going to play a seal. Going to get her seal back. She's going to send Stang over to Julia's boss. That is the 35-point variety. She's going to cast Cape of Craven and steal from B-Dub. Oh, boy. So B-Dub has no boss. So seal. Pet. Activation. Attack. S6 Terminator. Moonshot. That's a good shot. We saw Terminators early on. Jim, easily taking down that blue. Remember, this is wall number 1. Blue block. Red block. 25% of the red block. Gemstone, there's 75 of that red remaining. So we've got MIR with 25% of the 4th red block. We got Arc with 75% of the 3rd red block, but MIR has a whole block lead. All right. But Arc's trying to make up some ground. Let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub in the house. Let's see that move, Bonnie. And we got a good one. And you know what? It's the way Arc and MIR is. They had a super, super close one at MIR a couple of weeks ago where MIR just pulled it out. They pulled out a really close victory. Arc trying to come back home, get a little bit of redemption. MIR trying to catch some momentum. All right, B-Dub playing Tang to Fly Rod's boss. So we have Amanda, Bonnie, and Flyrod all with tangs out. She's going to send a max seal over to Nixie. Got you covered, Nixie. And S6 Nebula loaded to the wall. All right. Remember that 25 red? It ain't there no more. B-dub. 25 red and another red block. It's a tougher wall, but B-dub knows what she needed to do to take what was left and also finish up the next one. Veteran play by B-dub. It's a 2-block shot, so that's a 100-point shot overall. All right, let's go to Julia. All right, Julia, this is where it's going to start to get interesting. Julia capping her boss and getting the first stang of the match. We're just going to put it up here by the scoreboard. And that is a 35-point shot. All right, Julia, it's your turn. All right, Julia's going to send Tang over to Busy's boss. Trying to get into the Tang-Stang action. It's a 25-point Tang. So MIR has 3 stacked up, 25 each. Now Julia's got 1. It's a 25. She's going to drop a seal for herself. And she's going to throw a Magic Mike over there. Magic Mike hits. Rebuilds a little of the red block, but it is a block that's up. So whereas B-dub took down the whole wall, Magic Mike puts 25% of it back. So 25% red remaining, but if that were the end of the game, it would take points off the board because a partial wall does not count as points. Early in the game, we'll see how it plays out. Julia Tang to Busy's boss, seals herself, Magic Mike. Let's go over to the champ, Flyrod, and I will have the final standings posted for you guys tomorrow, and I'll let you know the top 10 of who is going to be in the Clash playoff coming October 2nd. Flyrod did make the top 10, spoiler alert, so he will be trying to defend his title. Did not finish first, but he is in the running, so stay tuned for more with Clash standings. They'll post tomorrow for you guys. Flyrod is going to play Pet Repel. Going to go Red Icky S6 Nebula. All right, let's do some things with this Pet Repel. We're going to start out with Busy. Busy, you got no seal. You're taking the damage. Jim, you've got a seal, but it checks your Pet Repellent first, so Pet Repellent is gone. Julia, you've got both. Pet Repellent is gone. Dow, you got nothing. You're taking the damage. And Sheila, you got nothing. So we'll go around the horn here, and we'll start out with Busy. Busy, I'm taking you from 100. It's Red Icky. We're going to drop you down to 90. Dow, you're at 100. You got a little more health, and by little, I mean a whole lot. We're going to take you down to 95. And Sheila, we're going to take you down to 90. And S6 Nebula, we saw this song just a little bit ago, didn't we? Flyrod knows what he needs to do, taking that red block back down and also taking down the next one, just like B-dub did. Julia built some of it back. Flyrod takes it back down. Dow, your move. Dow and Sheila chilling in the DZ along with Moonshot. We got Dow, then Moon, and Sheila, and then Nixie. Got a good, swift-moving game, guys. Keep it going. Keep your moves Right on the cusp. You got to get these things in there quick. Dow, Moon, Sheila, and Nixie, and then we'll go to the final round of the first half. And by the way, on Fly Rod's turn, let me give him his points. So Dow, hold on, Dow, hold on. Dow, delete your move. I got you, Moon. Dow, delete that. All right. Fly Rod's move. First thing that happened, Samurai's boss fizzled. Fly Rod's boss capped, and 3 tangs. They're all 25-point tangs, but MIR got all 3 of them. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. So you know that's 75 points right there if you're doing the math at home. MIR also able to get their first flag of the game. Arc has 1 flag, MIR has 1 flag. All right, Dow, now you got a clean slate. It's your move. Flags are even. MIR with a slightly less than a 300-point wall lead, probably a 200-point wall lead. Actually, no, a 400-point wall lead. They're a wall ahead and 2 blocks ahead. All right, now we can go, Dow. All right, Petro to unforeseen. Who's the shot at? All right, shot to Moon. So Petro to unforeseen. Going to knock her out of the temple. And Silver Gel Cosmic Violet. It's a good shot, but you picked a player that's very well geared. So we'll see what your damage modifier does against somebody with pretty solid gear. Yeah, that is correct. Jim challenging that they have 2 bosses, and she is correct. Because they capped Valar's boss and also Julia's boss. So it's 2 flags to 1. All right, Dow hitting Moonshot. And Dow with a Cosmic Violet is a very, very strong weapon. 249 AP going through. Moonshot mitigating 79. 170 gets through. But Moonshot is also rocking 571 base. So we're going to take Jason down to 401. All right, dropping him down to 401. Let's go to Moon. Moon, you're up. All right. He's going to steal Sheila's boss. Was saving it for a rainy day. And he's going to send his own boss in. Look at that double shot. And this time, there is no boss net to slow it down. Very well timed. So a steal and then Moonshot's boss in round 3 would cap in round 5. A little bit of musical chairs there, but pretty smart. Steal, cast. He's going to drop a healing seal because he knows Dow likes to shoot him at point blank range. And he's going to go F5 standard ammo, red gel to Sheila. So he's going to take his own shot at the shaman. And it does hit. Sheila was at 90%. Some pretty nice damage, Jason. How about Sheila going from 90% down to 61%? Moon with a big damaging shot there. All right, let's go to Sheila. Sheila, you're up. Moon, I'll give you 10% back with the healing seal. So we got you back up to 458. Sheila, you got no boss. It just got stolen from you. All right, activating Serpentine on Moonshot. And hold on one second. Okay. First of all, Cosmic Serpentine. has no effect on Moonshot because he has already been max sealed or max sparked twice. So that fizzles, no effect. Summon boss. Cannot play boss, you don't have a boss. Heal and seal, you can play. You can move to their DZ, that's fine. But when you move to their DZ, you can't play Gas Blast on Moon. So basically, of all the things you did, you basically move and play a heal and seal. None of the other stuff is effective. You can't move and then throw the grenade back at him. All right, so let's go to Nixie. Nixie, it's your move. I don't know if there's anything to wait on, Jason, because half the stuff was self-checked. Nixie, Pet Repel. Stone Scepter, Julia. Going to swap places with Julia. She's going to play Rod. And S6 Nanner. All right, so let's start with the Stone Scepter, swap places. Play a Pet Repel, play a Pet, and S6 Nanner to the wall. And that is, that's good enough. Good enough for a red block from Nixie taking it down. Let's rebuild it. Arc with 2 flags. MIR with 2 walls. I assumed it was loaded. So, yes, inventory team will give you credit for loaded. That was the assumption when you threw it. All right, at the end of the round, we've got MIR with a 3rd blessing, able to pull a little flip-flop action. All right, let's go to round 4. Busy Bee, you're up. Final round before halftime. And in round 3, Arc did manage to gain 25 points in the DZ. MIR with 0. Arc with 25. DZ is even. Heal and Seal, M7 Nebula. Busy Bee says, I'm going to get us right back in the game. And you take down that double red, Busy Bee. It was damaged anyway. It was 75 red. Busy Bee with a double red shot. 1 block remaining in the first wall. Well done, Busy Bee, with the M7 Nebula. MIR getting ready to start their third wall. Arc trying to get that first one down. Amanda, you're up. Amanda's going to head back over to the temple. And drop Seal and Thrill. S6M80 to the wall and send Amari. All right. S6M80, and MIR might be expecting a stronger wall. Maybe that's why they're trying to freeze it. And they would be correct in that assumption. Black block. But the wall is frozen. S6M80 taking down the top block. Gemstone, you're up. Julie J, I think it went paper, and then it went clay, and then it went diamond. We got Gemstone. Then B-Dub. Jim's going to send a boss over. Sneaky. Look at that. Out of nowhere, she had one left. Jim going boss to their chest. In round 4, it will cap in 6. So Busy will cap in 5. Jim will cap in 6. Nixie would cap in 5. She's going to send a flame grenade and some dust to Bonnie. Moon says, wait. Moon's playing blue. Now, the flame grenade would not do any damage or rebuild anything, but it would have gotten rid of the frozen effect. Moon says, we want the frozen effect to be there. And they use their final blue. Force field is getting a little more full. We now have a Terminator, a gas blast, and a flame grenade, all in the force field. 2 psychos away from it triggering. All right, B-Dub, you're up. B-Dub's got the dust smoke. So she got a small nerf. And that is a gold-blue gemstone. So that would break your seal. B-Dub, Julia, Flyrod, Dow, Moon, Sheila, and Nixie, and then we're at halftime. We're hitting a little bit of a log jam. So I'm going to ask players in the second half of this round. Round 4 and round 5 is where it typically slows down a little bit because of the strategy in closing out. We got B-Dub going unholy to get rid of that dust. And M7 Nebula to a frozen wall. Jim says, wait. And it is loaded. Red, blue from Julia. Red, blue is going to stop it. Also going to hit B-Dub. Take her down to 90%. First blue of the game for Team Arc. All right, after B-Dub, let's go to Julia. Julia, Flyrod, Dow, Moon, Sheila, and Nixie. Give her 5 more seconds. All right, she's going to move over to the temple. Mythic Pike to Bonnie, Lunacy, Diablo, Wrath to Moon. All right. We got Mythic Pike going to Bonnie. So she's going to hit Bonnie with the pet and Moon with the Lunacy Diablo attack. All right, they hit. So we're going to start out with B-Dub. And 1 or a 2. Julia, I'm going to let you pick 1, 2, or 3. A 1 would be 1 or a 2. Actually, never mind. Never mind. It's whatever the die roll is. I can't figure out how to break it down into quadrants. A 1 or a 2, it's going to do single. 3 or 4, double. 5 or 6, it's going to do triple. So it's just whatever the die happen to roll. So here you go. We're going to throw them. It is a 2. So B-Dub taking single damage, 35 AP going over to B-Dub. Armor pen resist, no effect on the pets. So B-Dub is 598. So we'll take her down to 563. Now Moon, on the other hand, a little worse. Moon was at 458 after his healing seal. So Julia's going to break that seal. And 279 getting through. Moon, you mitigate 79. 200 clears. Probably the highest we've had clear. Going to take Moon from 458 down to 258. Now, good news is it's almost halftime, right? Moon down to 258. Let's go to Fly Rod. But Moon, you are about 35% of your total health. Fly Rod, what round is it? Come on, Fly, you know better. Thrill Smoke, Playing Rod, and Rage Nebula hits. So you go, he gets the Thrill. He gets the Rage. He's got the BSC. And he's got a green block. And he's got 25% of the next green block. He got 75 green remaining. Dow, you're up. We got Dow, Sheila, and Nixie. All right, teams, let's speed it up just a little bit. I'm sorry, we got Dow, Moon, Sheila, and Nixie. Dow, Moon, Sheila, and Nixie. We got 3 bosses out. Nixie will cap in 5. Busy will cap in 5. Jim will cap in 6. All right. Dow's going to summon Kit, who is going to purchase some smoke from Moon, and then they're all going to smoke it with Ray and get high. What? Summon Kit to purchase Moon? Smoke? I'm not sure what's happening there. Kit is the one who purchases the smoke for Moon. Moon, who purchases your smoke? All right. Kit to Moon. Lunacy. Well, Dow, if your type is auto-correcting to purchase smoke, we know what you're doing in your spare time. My autocorrect has never, ever, park smoke. My autocorrect has never said, hey, you want to purchase some smoke? All right. Summon Kit, park smoke to Moon, silver gel from the Cosmic. All right, Moon, you got a lot of stuff coming at you. So Kit, park smoke, and some AP. Ray's like, I know exactly what Dow's talking about. Kills might not get it, but I get it. All right. Amanda's going to Phantom Cape the Parch Smoke. Okay, so Parch Smoke is taken out. Now you've got an AP pet. Well, apparently Ray knows that language too. I'm going to Psycho the Shot. All right, so Ray, I'm assuming you're just taking the kit. All right, Psycho, come on over. All right, Moon taking the damage from Kit. All right, it is Kit, not Kazi. How about we drop Jason down from 258 to 238? So Kit hits. The smoke does not, and the shot does not. All right, Moonshot, you're up. And it was getting a little dicey for you. Moon's going to head over to the other portal and release the boat. Hey, might as well. It's free. Moonshot, it's only a green block, but that green block is gone. Both boats have been released. And you'll know why that's important. All right, back to Shaman Sheila. Sheila, you're up. We got Dal in one DZ, Sheila in the other DZ. So Ark still holding the DZ advantage. All right, give Sheila about 5 more seconds to get this move in. We got Sheila, and then we got Nixie. And then we go to halftime, we get some more players in. Summon Grizz and Gas Blast the Moon. Well, Moon, pick your poison. Might not have been expecting that. If the Grizz don't get you, the Gas Blast will. It hits. All right. We won't make him a Moon Sickle. But he does fall, and he's out of range of the Gas Blast, so he just takes standard damage. Moon down to 90. Still at 238. Or as we like to say, a Julia or a Gemstone shot away from dying. And finish it out. Nixie, the start of your turn. Rodney does go over and steal that blue block. And you know what? It's a tough wall, so we saw back-to-back moves to sort of chip away. Nixie takes down one block, and Nixie, final turn before halftime. All right, she's going to send a Max Seal over to Moon, which will carry over to second half. She's going to send Tang over to Moon's boss. And Mag 7 Nanner loaded to the wall. Jim, hits or stop it? Red, blue from Dow. Going to break Nixie's seal. All right. At the end of the round, we've got MIR getting a 4th blessing. 4 blessings to 0. However, Team Arc able to get 75 points from the DZ. So Arc with now 75-point advantage in the DZ. All right, let's go to round number 5. Can I get substitutes for Arc and for MIR? Let me know who your substitutes are. All health is reset. All right. Busy Bee, couple of nice moves there. Skylight coming in for Busy Bee. Pope coming in for Sheila. Nice move there at the end by the Shaman. Sheila started in the DZ, so we'll put the Pope up there. Julia back to the Rover. Jim back to the tank. And MIR, we get your subs in. Bonnie stays in. Julie J coming in for Nixie. That sounds right. Julie J was in the Rover. And does Kel come back in or no? Kel's back in. So Kel coming in for Amanda. All right, Kel back in. Bonnie stays in. Julie J coming in for Nixie. All right, boats are back and as important as ever. Moon gets to go back to the DZ. All right, I think we look pretty good here. So let me give you guys the new order. Amanda has Tang out on Nixie's boss. Hold on one second. All right. Craven or Moon? Double check me on this. Is that Tang supposed to be on Nixie's boss from Amanda? I think I put it on Jim's boss. This one over here. All right. So Moonshot's boss is over here. So this Tang I put on the wrong boss. So that should be over here on the other side. All right. I just put it on the wrong side. Correct. Nixie's Tang is at Moon's boss. And Julia's Tang is on Busy's boss. So there should be 2 out there. Julia has 1 out. And Nixie has 1 out. And there's none on Jim's boss. Okay. Yep. Got it. All right. Here's the order. So we'll start out with, it'll be Skylight. And then Kel. Jim and then B-Dub. Julia, Fly Rod. Dow, Moon. Pope. Julie J. All right. Again, Sky, Kel, Jim, B-Dub, Julia, Fly Rod, Dow, Moon, Pope, and Julie J. So at the start of Skylight's turn, Arc capping their 3rd boss. And a 25-point Tang from Julia. So that is 3 flags for Team Arc. Three flags to 1. All right. Skylight wasting no time. Boss to Main Street. S6 Freedom loaded to the wall. Fly Rod, your Rodney is gone because you played it at the end of last turn. Does not carry over. S6 Freedom to the wall. Moon, are we going to finish this last red block? Skylight will cap in round 7. It hits. All right. Arc. First wall of the night, and it is Skylight taking it down. Good job. Let's rebuild it. MIR with 2 full walls, and they're on the tough one. Arc just took down the easy one. All right, let's go to Kel. We got Kel, Jim, B-Dub, Julia, Fly Rod, Dow, Moon, Pope, and Julie J. Are making good time, everybody. Keep it going. Let's get through this round, And we're going to have one of our fastest games that we've had. Kale's going to turn into a tank. Going to head over to the temple. Going to play Pet Repel. Going to go Amari loaded to the wall. I'm sorry, Amari loaded. Amari ain't loaded. He's just a horse. All right, turn into a tank. Temple, Pet Repel, E3, Nebula loaded. Blue block and 50 blue, Kel. All right, let's go to Gemstone. Gemstone has a boss out. We'll cap next round. Nixie has a boss out. We'll cap this round. Skylight has a boss out that we'll cap at the end of the game. Exactly. Exactly what Nixie said. Jason has a boss out, not Nixie. Heal and Seal from Gemstone. F4 Terminator to the second wall. Moon hits or wait. He says wait. Moon's going to use his Judas to the other wall. Jim. Hits or wait. All right. So it does hit, correct? Confirm that, because that's going to be a 5-point delay of game deduction. All right, since it hits, -5 for Team Arc. All right, and we will redirect it, which is going to be a F4 Terminator. 50% of that blue left. Blue block is gone. And 35% of the red block. You got 65 red remaining. Actually, the wall was frozen. It's going to do double damage. It's taking down the red block because the wall was frozen. Next attack on the wall does double damage. So they do get a blue and a red on the tough wall. B-Dub, you're up. Moon with the redirect to the frozen wall. Very nice. He is on a roll tonight, no doubt. Moon is playing at a very high level. All right, B-Dub playing Rod. Also Pet Repel. And F5 Nebula loaded to the wall. And it hits. Another red block out of play. B-Dub getting on the board. Playing Rod, Pet Repel, and taking down a red block. Let's go to Julia. Julie's going to go Prince to Julie J. Parchment Smoke, Ballistic Andro to Julie J from the Wrath. Prince to Julie J will lower the armor pen resist. Parch Ballistic Andro. Moon says, wait. All right. So Prince is going to hit. Prince is going to take Julie J from 326 base down to 316 base. Also going to lower her armor pen resist from 40 down to 20. And they do prevent the damage, but I think they got the info that they wanted. They use their final Psycho. And the bubble does burst. And all of that damage would be redirected to a person, place, or thing. And Julie J is going to use her prevention to stop it. So at a minimum, you can see Spectre was able to guarantee a cooldown at a very low cost. Spectre's out of play. All right, so Julia with a big shot. Now let's go over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod's going to go Seal and Thrill. It's already sealed, but he's going to get the Thrill. Going to send Amari over to the wall. Wants to get another frozen effect. And Nebula loaded to the wall. Standard Nebula with a little bit of a Thrill. It hits. No additional juice except the Thrill. We're going to take half of it down. 50 red remaining, Fly Rod. Dow, you're up. We'll check with Craven. I thought he used Thrill Smoke. Craven, can you confirm whether you use Seal and Thrill or whether he used Thrill? I could be wrong, but we'll let it challenge. He used it. All right. So he used both. We're not going to give him the effect of the thrill. So we're going to take him back. That's a 75 red fly rod. And we're going to give MIR a warning for double using an item. And Jim keeps her challenge so they can challenge again if they need to. So challenge is upheld. He used a double item, so he gets a warning from it. And he doesn't get the effect of it. And the wall's at 75%. All right, let's go to Dow. Dow's going to red blaze their wall. Going to get rid of that frozen effect. Yep. He called himself, so no Cosmic Dragon. Just the red blaze, no second pet. And blue gel to B-Dub. All right. So Dow is going to try the Freeze 33. It hits. All right, here we go. Now this one we will do a die roll for. So Dow, pick a number 1, 2, or 3. A 1 signifies a 1 or a 2. A 2 signifies a 3 or 4. And a 3 would be a 5 or a 6. Dow picks a 2. So that means if this roll is a 1 or a 2, B-Dub is frozen. And she'll get no turn. It is a 5. She is not frozen. But she is chilled, so she will be a little slower. And we'll take the damage down to 90%. So B-Dub slightly slowed. All right, let's go to Moonshot. Moonshot sending the boat again. Look at this. How about that 50-point shot? Boom. Smart move there in a tough wall situation. That looks like old school MIR there. Chipping away, getting those points. Taking another 50. All right, Pope, you're up. And he does cap his boss. And he does get another tang. That's MIR's second flag of the night. So 2 walls and 2 flags. And that is also a 4th Tang, so that's 100 points in Tangs as well. Nice little bonuses. They add up, right? All right, he is going to move to Julie J and go S8 melee attack from 6s. Oh, out of nowhere, the evil Pope just moved in. Moon? Kel playing her tanking ability, stopping the melee attack on Julie J. I feel some pain coming though. Alex just swooping in, trying to get a big kill there. Kel preventing the attack. All right, let's go to Julie J. All right, she's going to head to the temple. Going to take her chances. She's sending Boss over. Going to drop a seal. And S6 M80 loaded to the wall. Dow's going to evoke it, and that's a wise evoke. Keeping that red block up. Julie J, 50% of that red block remains. Dow pulling the evoke, shutting it down. Move to temple, drop the seal, play the boss, and a grenade attack. Evoke nicely. All right, that is the end of round number 5. And guess who got a 5th blessing? You better believe it, MIR, 5 for 5. The DZ, even. 25 to 25. All right, let's go to round 6. Round 6 is the final round of 5 people. And we'll start out with Skylight. Skylight, your final move of the night. Sky's boss will cap in round 7. Jim's boss will cap this round, and Julie J's boss will cap in round 7 as well. Mask of Malice. Going to turn Fly Rod into a warrior. That's a damn good move. Pet Repel. All right, Mask of Malice to turn Fly Rod into a warrior. Pet Repel. Tang. And M7 Nebula loaded to Julie J's boss. She's like, hello, you're not going to use tank page 1. No, you can absolutely throw from there. You're in range. Well, Moon, that was pretty good. that was beyond pretty good. I think it hits because I'm not sure you have a cooldown. I'm going to put that up there for move of the year as well. M7 Nebula is going to do some damage on Julie J. That boss. Is down to 60%. Skylight with a 40% shot with a M7 Nebula, turning Fly Rod into a warrior, Pet Repel, and also a Tang. All right. Kel, you're up. All right. Kel's going to play Rod, Heal and Seal, and an S6 Nebula loaded to the wall. All right. Pope is going to play Prevention on the Nebula. They don't want to let that last block go just yet. So the Pope with the prevention. Let's go over to Gemstone. We got Gemstone, and then we got B-Dub. Give her about 5 more seconds. All right, Red Benny to Julie J's boss. And E3 standard ammo. And they hit. All right, we'll calculate the damage, and it's going to be collateral. Red Benny is going to hit. Going to take Julie J's boss from 60. Down to 40. E3 standard ammo. Little light on the damage. The E3 not quite enough to do the job. But does take Julie J's boss down to 14%. Couple of big hits in a row. All right, after Gemstone, let's go to B-Dub. All right, we got some action here. All right. I love the play, Bonnie. First of all, let's start with Rod. Okay? Rod is going to steal that final red block. And then we're going to go ahead and rebuild it. I'm going to get the scoreboard right. She's going to go Vines to Julie J, and then F4 Nebula. Now, you're probably not going to like the Mags play. If you would have played it last round, you would have loved it. All right, so Vines to Julia, F4. The text on Mags is, it's a pet. It's a pet that has a seal and will steal 2 blocks on its second round. And you'll understand in a little bit. All right, so Vines to Julia. Going to take Julia down to 90%. And F4 Nebula. I love it, but it's something you gotta time it right. F4 Nebula. And it hits. All right, this is the 4th wall. What's the 4th wall going to look like? Black block, green block. Black and green with the F4 Nebula. Health check, you're at 90%. Kel's at 100. B-Dub's at 90. Fly's at 100. Moon's at 100. Julie J is at 90. And 316 base. Her boss is at 14%. The boss on Main Street's at 100. And Jim's boss capped this round. So that was the 4th flag for Arc. Jim's boss had capped on her turn. So Arc with 4 flags, MIR with 2, MIR with 3 walls, Arc with 1. So you can see 2 different ways to go about this. Still anybody's game. All right, so Julia, you're up. All right, Julia's going to go Vines to Julie J. Oops, sorry. I'm talking and I'm on mute. All right, let's do this again. Vines to Julie J, Summon Kit, Frenzy, Andro, Wrath. Julie J is going to Phantom Cape the Vines. So the Vines will not break the seal. Gold Kit will, but she won't take the Gold Kit damage. So a nice play. So Vine Smoking, which basically means the Gold Kit's just going to break the seal. Now, she's still set up with no seal for a big AP hit, so we need to figure that out. So hold on 1 second because it's still going to be painful. $255 is going through, and she has 20 in mitigation because Prince hit earlier. $235. So Julie J was at 316 minus 235. So JJ, you are sitting at 81 base right now. It's all about that base, Even if the Vines would have hit, it wouldn't have been enough to finish her. All right, let's go over to Fly Rod. All right, Fly Rod's going to move to JJ. Jim says wait. So Fly Rod going to move to JJ at the foot of the temple. Now, because Fly Rod, hold on. Fly Rod, you have one of two choices. You can throw the heal smoke. You can't stack on her because you can't get in the temple. You can only get to the stairs of the temple. So you can either throw the heal smoke or the F5 nebula, because you're not allowed in the temple. So heal smoke or attack. All right. So, Alex, you can delete it. I want you guys to understand the way this is going to play out, because he goes to the foot of the stairs. The temple is broken down into chambers. Same reason why you can't play a vial smoke and it affect everybody. So Fly Rod is not in the temple. He's waiting to get to the temple. So he goes in range and he throws the smoke on Julie J. She is surrounded by heal smoke. He also plays Red Nolan. He can do all of that. So he can get a pet. Kel has Rod out. Fly Rod has Nolan. Fly Rod covers Julie J in heal smoke. And after Fly Rod, we go to Dow. We got JJ waiting to be healed. We got her pet at 14. We got a nice group in the temple. And we got Dow, Moon, Pope, and Julie J. So Dow, at the start of your move, we'll find out if the heal smoke resolves, and then we'll get the rest of your move in there. Give you 5 seconds. Third time's a charm. All right, summon Red Bison. And Cosmic Violet Wolfram ammo. All right. They have nothing for it, but the thing you have to keep in mind is Fly Rod just threw a heal smoke at her. So she's getting 50% back. So we're going to give her the 50% back, and then we'll get the attack to resolve. And it's no seal, it's just a straight up healing smoke. All right. So the healing smoke resolves. It's going to take her from 81 back to 244. So pretty good increase. Then the Bison is going to hit her. Going to take her down to 236. And then Dow's going to go Cosmic Violet Wolfram ammo. And she's only got 20 mitigation, so we're going to be pretty close to where we were. Or maybe not. Hold tight. All right. Dow is getting 220 through with 20 mitigation. Going to take JJ from 236 down to 16 base. So the healing smoke kept her up a little bit longer. Dow chipped away. So she was at 81. She went back up. He hit her again. Down to 16. Let's go to Moonshot. We got Moon, then we got Pope, and then we got Julie J. What do we got, Moon? All right, he's going to go links to Julie J. Not going to be huge. Essence Smoke to Julie J. And a Max Spark to ATM. All right, links to Julie J. Essence Smoke. And Max Spark to ATM. All right, we got what's going on? All right, Skylight. You can't prevent the Max Spark. I'm not going to charge her the prevention. You can delete it. But it's not a valid target. So you can't prevent it. It's a slow, it's not a damage. All right. So the links to JJ. Links is going to heal Moon. And Moon, you're at 100% health. It's going to give a slight heal to Julie J. And it's going to take her. She was at 90%. She'll get the health kickback. Going to take her up to 95%. Essence Smoke, Moon, are you going to swap health with Julie J, or are you going to swap base with Julie J? She's at 95, you're at 100. All right. So Moonshot, you now have 16 base. Julie J, you are the proud owner of 571 base. So Julie J now at 571, Moonshot at 16. All right, let's go to the Pope and then Julie J. Alex, your move. Now, this is going to get interesting. Oh, no. Alex is actually on Moon's side of the map. So, yes, he wanted the max spark. Oh, my goodness. So he's going to play Red Benny to Julie J's boss, and he's got point blank range on Moonshot. With the Diablo ammo. Now the question is, with Alex's recent gear, does he have enough AP to get over Moon's AP resist? Moon, I think they hit, because I think you got nothing for them. Is that correct? All right, Red Benny does 20 to Julie J's boss. Takes the boss down first. The boss is Sauce. Pope, preventing a cap. And he also has 116 armor pen plus Diablo. Moon has 79 armor pen resist. So at least 60 getting through. I don't need to figure out the math here because Moon only has 16. Diablo is going to break the seal. Alex killing Moonshot and also taking down Benny. The final arc turn of round number 6. That's big. All right. We need a sub for Moon. Killing blow for the Pope. Alex single-handedly getting Arc right back in the game. Kel, Alex with a career kill. All right, we need to get a sub in for Moon. Just to get through Julie J's turn. This game is not over. It just got really, really close, as all of our games are. They all come down to the wire. All right, I'll get Julie J's move in a second, but I do have to have somebody named as a sub for Moonshot. All right, Nixie coming in. The reason is so they get the DZ points. All right, Julie J with a whole lot of base. Summon Curtis, Blue Spark, M7, Freedom loaded to the wall. Team Arc. And then Alex going to follow it up with a Larvy's Lance. Haven't you done enough, Alex? All right. we've got, are you guys going to prevent it with Skylar, or are you going to Larvies Lance it with Alex? At this point, we're going to do both. All right, they're going to lose it anyway because they're both out of the game. So Skylight using the prevention. And Summon Curtis is going to hit. And we'll give Julie J the rest of that green block. All right, at the end of the round, MIR with a 6th blessing. Julie J survived it. Moonshot did not. All right. Nick C heading back over to the sideline at the end of round 6. It was 25-25 in the DZ. Let's get starters back in the game. Great job to all the substitutes there. I know the game slowed down, but it got really, really crazy there for a second. Fly Rod is in the temple. Officially. Skylight heading over to the sidelines. Valar coming back in the game. B-Dub heading over. B-Dub, where's Mags? I wanted to see Mags get used. We'll bring Samurai back in. Pope, hell of a game there, Alex. Hell of a move. Wow. Pope and Skylight doing some work tonight. Kel and Fly Rod will stay in the temple. Samurai comes back in, and Moonshot comes back in. All right. This game is probably super, super close. Totally different styles. We're going to see how it plays out. All right. Be smart. Good luck to both teams. Valar, your final move of the night. We got Valar, Kel, Jim, Samurai, Julia, Fly Rod, Dow, and Moon. And no matter who you're pulling for, MIR Arc, this has been a good one. This has been a really good one. Summon Red Curtis, Silver Spark, Arc Smoke, S6 Terminator loaded to the wall. Moon, I know you got something left, so just let me know. Hits or wait. It hits. All right. This is the second wall. Red Curtis, Silver Spark, going to do a little bit of work. The Arc Smoke. I'm going to give you a black block for all of that. Your pet being all of that. And then we're going to get your Terminator in there. And we're going to get you green block. And you guys saw the second wall was a little tougher. You get 50 blue. That's all you get, Valar. All right, Kel. A little mirror magic here. Rod is going to go over. Going to steal that blue block. Well, this is one of the higher scoring games we've had, by the way. Normally, these two teams play like 1,300 to 1,300. So tonight, they are letting it fly. Kel, your final move of the night after Rod takes that block. And by the way, at the start of Villar's turn, Sky's boss capped. So that was at the beginning. And they did get another Tang. So that is the 5th flag for Team Arc. Five flags for Arc, 2 flags for MIR, and another 25-point Tang. So they have a 25, a 25, and a 35. MIR has 100. Kel's going to go Bane to their wall. All right. Bane is going to make that blue 100% blue. So Kel rebuilding some of it. She knows how strong that wall is. She's going to go Torment to Jim. And Jim using red-blue. That is the final blue of the game for either team. Going to break Kel's seal, but it's going to stop that big grenade shot. None left. All right, let's go to Gemstone. Gemstone, you're up. You got the Torment. Again, MIR is working on their 4th wall with a lot of rings. Do not go anywhere. MIR's got a ton of wall damage. Arc has a ton of flags. This game is going down to the wire. Silver Spark, Red Curtis, Arc Smoke Moonshot with M7 Terminator from Gemstone. And Jim, you cannot go M7 Terminator because you have Torment. So the Torment prevents the Enrage. But Jim does get the Silver Spark and the Terminator. No juice. Blue block. Blue block. Can't peel it now. Samurai, you're up. The Curtis gets the Enrage. So Red Curtis, Silver Sparked with the Arc Smoke. Curtis was enraged, but the Terminator goes through. That's why she got the damage she got. Samurai's going to go Myers to Julia. Going to send Torment over to Julia. And M7 Terminator to the wall. Hits, or I don't know, you guys have anything left? I think all preventions for Arc are done. All right, Julia, you have MIRs, which is going to make it extremely difficult for you to do anything. And the M7 Terminator hits the wall from Samurai. Not there. Blue block. Blue block. And 75% of the red block. 25 red remaining. It's pretty good shots there for Samurai. Got him all the way down into red. Jules, you're up. Jules, Fly Rod, Dow, and Moonshot. Finish strong, everybody. You're going to need the points. Both teams. Unholy the Torment. All right, Unholy Smoke. The Torment creates the smoke resolves and creates a shell. So the Unholy will not get rid of the Torment. The Blitz will kill Fly Rod's Nolan. And you can't Warrior Charge out of it, but you can throw a Nebula. Moon, you got a standard Nebula with no juice on it. They're going to intervene it. All right, intervene. Smart move. Use it or lose it, right? All right, that's the final cooldown of the game. Fly Rod, you're up. You're solo now. It was going to be you and Nolan, but now it's just you. This is a MIR and Arc classic. Fly Rod's going to send Bane over. Rebuilding some blue. Not there. Blue block. Arc smoke. Blue spark M7 Nebula to the wall. Nothing you can do to stop it. That is a 25 red. Heck yeah, Fly Rod's doing some work here. How about finishing off that 25? How about another red block and 25% of the next one? You got 75 red left, Fly Rod. It's a nice 100-point shot. Dow, your final move of the night. And in Moon, you will finish it up. We have had boats, we've had kills, we've had rings, we got a good one. Dow is going to move down to get some wall. Oh, no. Moon was playing him. He didn't think Dow would leave the DZ. They intervened the last attack. Dow has a S8 Terminator loaded. With some Archon smoke. This is as big as it gets. That's what he said. This is as I quit. I just lost it. All right, reel it back in. Reel it back in, Kills. All right. Okay. All right. Dow's throwing a lot of stuff here. It's a pink dragon. Dow the pink dragon. We call him Puff. And hold on, I got to figure out where we were. Rage, Arc Smoke, S8 Terminator loaded to the wall. Blue block. Blue block. Red block. %30 of the next red block. Didn't quite get 2 red blocks, but you did a little bit of work there, Dow. All right, Moonshot. Bring us home. Final move of the night. Is Moon going to camp and take the DZ points? Or something else? Ah, look at Moon. You straight up boat thievery. Oh, that's nice. Final move of the game. Moonshot sliding over and says, you know what? I'm going to get the DZ points, and I'm going to take that 50 spot. Moon taking down a red block. That's a nice 75-point play, Moonshot. Very well done. Both teams, I have no idea. I know it was even. MIR got out to a lead. ATM flipped the script, and MIR got a lot of wall points. I mean, this is going to be crazy. And let's go ahead and get that 7th blessing right there. Arc with 0 blessings. Will that be the factor? All right, here we go. MIR is going to take down that final red block. That is going to be their 4th complete wall of the night. And afterwards, we're taking down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, the wall timing could have been a factor too, because MIR didn't get back down in the red. So I'm just throwing a lot of things out there. I have no idea. Do me a favor. How about give each other a good job to both teams? And I'm going to calculate. Moon able to get 25 with the final DZ2. So I know MIR got an advantage with that. All right. Give me a couple minutes and we'll get totals for you guys. Hold tight. All right, we got another really close one. The one thing you can bet on is no matter when Arc plays, it's a high-scoring game, and it's pretty close. So let's start out with the wall damage. MIR absolutely doing what MIR does. 4 complete walls, and they were down in half of another wall. So 1,200 for 4 complete walls and another 150 gives them 1,350. Arc, on the other hand, 450. So that's a 900-point swing. But then we get to flags. MIR with 2 flags. That 3rd flag, ATM took down. Arc with 5. MIR 350 points. Arc 1,100 points. Killing blows. MIR with 0. Arc with 200. The DZ. This was huge too. MIR had 125, but there was a round where Arc flipped it and Ark had gotten 75 in one of those rounds. Ark 175, MIR 125. Ark with a 50-point advantage in the DZ. And Tangs, MIR able to get 100 points. Ark able to get 85. 100 to 85. Final score. MIR 1,925. Ark 2010. Ark winning by less than 100 points. Ark taking the victory at home, protecting home field advantage. Player of the game, ATM, the Pope, with a 450-point shot. Great game all the way around. Ark finally winning a close game, winning a nail-biter. They've lost 5 by less than 1 block. So, MIR, certainly unbelievable performance. Just a couple moves at the end, and the Pope took advantage of them. But this was a good one. I know we say this every week, like, best game of the season, best game of the season. But, man, you guys are really, really getting good with these moves. So we've got Wednesday night. Big matchup Wednesday night. We've got Sly going to Vox. And then next week, MIR looks like they're getting healthy. B-Dub playing 4 rounds tonight. They look good most of the night. And Sly goes to MIR. Look at Sly. Sly has to go to Vox. Then they go to MIR. Vox gets Sly at home, and then they got to go to Vox has to go to Ark. So, great night, everybody. I really enjoyed it. Good to see all the teams really, really getting back, getting engaged. We got several more games to the season, so it really is about how well you're playing and getting that momentum going into the playoffs. Anybody can beat anybody. We know that. So you certainly want home field advantage. It makes it easier. But even tonight with home field advantage, MIR certainly had a great strategy coming out of the gates. And they got out to about a 400-point lead. It was pretty incredible. So, Ark, kudos to you as well. A lot of teams can't come back from a 400-point lead, and you guys really buckled down toward the end. So, great night, everybody. I enjoyed it. I will be off tomorrow night. Then we got Sly versus Vox Wednesday. I'll be working on your inventory Thursday, and I'll see y'all then. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.